Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to another video where today we're going to be speaking about the Game Week 3 Premier League predictions. And we're going to talk about every single team in the Premier League and predicting every single game as well. So let's get straight into it. First game we have is Chelsea versus Luton. Now this should be an easy game for Chelsea, should be a good watch for sure. And Chelsea do look fairly decent. In their last game they actually didn't do too good, and Poch could definitely help them do well. Maybe they could get into the Europa League, but I doubt it, but we'll see. And Luton Town came from the Championship. So far in the Prem they look fairly decent. They have promising talents as well, and let's see how they do after a few games in the Premier League, and we just have to wait and see. And my prediction is gonna be a 3-1 win for Chelsea. Now we have Bournemouth versus Tottenham for the next match, and this could be a very exciting game. Bournemouth look okay so far. Solanke is already starting to score already. They have a new manager in Andoni Iraola, and I see them being underrated this season. Spurs look like a completely new side. If I'm being honest, Angie has definitely changed something in that squad. They are able to play from the back. They could surprise us this season and a more attacking team. And they actually won versus Manchester United. I believe it was yesterday at the time I'm recording this, and they beat them 2-0 and played very well. So my prediction is going to be a 2-1 win for Tottenham. Now we have Arsenal versus Fulham. This could be a tight game possibly. Arsenal do look great. Timber is a huge blow for Arsenal. He is injured, which is unfortunate, but Martinelli is looking very sharp. And Arsenal do have great depth this season. I really hope we could win the league this season. It will be great to witness them winning the league. And let's jump right into Fulham. They haven't had the best start, and Mitrovic was a big part of the team, but I'm pretty sure he went on his way to Saudi Arabia, which it's a big loss for them. And Marco Silva is a decent manager, but I believe the team will struggle against Arsenal. And now my prediction is going to be a 4-1 win for Arsenal. Now we have Brentford versus Crystal Palace. This could actually be a fairly tight match for sure. Brentford looking very good this season, in my opinion, are playing some good football. And Buemo, a underrated player. Thomas Frank is doing a fantastic job with this Brentford side, and I expect a good season from them. And on to Crystal Palace. They lost Zaha. They look good without him though, and they play some decent football. They have some young talented players as well, and my prediction is going to be a 1-1 draw. Now Everton versus Wolves, another tight game right here in my opinion. Everton look the same on paper. On the pitch they are fairly different. I think they did play well in the first game they played against Fulham, but they lost 1-0. A striker is a must for that team. They need a goal scorer in that team 100%. And on to Wolves, they have surprised me so far and looking like a good side. Pedro Neto, I believe his name is, really stands out for me so far, and new manager is doing well. And my prediction is going to be a 2-1 win for Wolves. Now we have Man United versus Nottingham Forest. This should be a fairly easy match for Manchester United. So they look not bad so far. Did play bad against Wolves actually. Their midfield was getting ran through. In my opinion, the midfield will grow the more time they play together in the season, and I think they will get better with time. Onto Forest, they're looking not bad, but Gibbs White, the star of the team, in my opinion, he's very, very good. He's probably one of the best players at Nottingham, and at times the team does put together some nice plays, some nice sequences as well. But Steve Cooper could be cooking this season. We'll have to see what happens with Nottingham Forest. And my prediction is going to be a 3-1 win for Manchester United. Now we have Brighton versus West Ham. This should be a great match for Brighton. Brighton look very strong this season. They were playing similar to last season. A great attacking and also defensive team. Gotta give credit to Roberto De Zerbi. Mitoma is obviously class. Such a good dribbler. And they lost Casiedo to Chelsea, which is a big blow, but they got replacements for him, which is good. They used the money and they got someone new. So on to West Ham. They do look okay at the start. They found a replacement for Declan Rice. Alvarez from Ajax is the replacement. And I think West Ham could have a decent season. Do you think Moyes could cook this season? Let me know in the comments down below. West Ham actually beat Chelsea today, I believe it was 3-1 or 2-1, which is a huge result for them. Chelsea a bit mudded, but it'll take some time for Chelsea. Now Burnley versus Aston Villa. Looking forward to this one. Burnley did look decent in the championship. Company has completely changed the team. They have a better style of play, in my opinion, and I expect them to stay up. Honestly, should finish around mid to low table. Onto Aston Villa. They look good on paper. They signed lots of new players. Diaby is one of them. He's very fast, good dribbling, good passing. His finishing is fairly good as well. I think he's gonna do pretty good in the Premier League, and a good team that plays some decent football. And my prediction is gonna be a 2-1 win for Aston Villa. Now we have Sheffield versus Man City. Now this should be a easy win for Man City. Let's start with Sheffield. They came up from the championship. This will be a tough match for them. They will be matching the reigning champions. They have got to put up a fight though, for sure. Maybe they could get a result out of this, we'll see. On to Manchester City, the treble winners. Incredible. This team looks very strong, but a bit less strong than last season. Haaland's already scoring 2 goals in his first game, and this could be a thrashing, honestly, because Manchester City, that team is full of quality players. And my prediction is going to be a 5-0 win for Man City. Probably the biggest scoreline I'm predicting so far. And next, the last game we have is a massive one. It is Newcastle versus Liverpool. Massive game for both sides. So let's start with Newcastle. Look incredible so far this season. Destroyed Villa 5-1 in their first game of the season, and Isak was absolutely outstanding. Tonali had a amazing debut and a team to look out for. To Liverpool, a team that looks good, just I think too much of a attacking team, but they did sign Endo, I believe, from Frankfurt. My bad if I pronounced that wrong, but a defensive mid is needed for them for sure, and they do look good this season so far, and I could see them finishing in a top 4 spot maybe, but it's gonna be like very competitive in my opinion, and my prediction is gonna be a 2-2 draw between the two sides. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know in the comments down below what you think the scores will be for these games. Don't forget to drop a like as well, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.